Hey everyone, got another Bible review for you guys. This is the Boys Life Application Study Bible from Tyndale. It was provided by the folks at Tyndale for review. This is specifically, as you can see on the box, for boys 11 and up. And on the website it says 11 to 14. So it's a really awesome Bible. Now, if you've had a Life Application Study Bible, this is a very different layout. All the other Life Application Study Bibles are laid out in a very similar fashion, and this one is different, and I'm going to show you all about it. First, we'll show you the box, and then we'll kind of dig into the Bible. So the box is a really nice clamshell box. The back shows the 8 foundations of faith section. So throughout the Bible, there are 8 of these inserts through the different sections, and those are the titles. You can pause that and read them if you'd like. Here's the ISBN, and these are retailing for $45, and they're actually they haven't been released yet. They're due to be released on the 9th of October, and today's the 4th of October, so you got 5 days to look forward to buying this, and really this would probably make the perfect little Christmas gift, birthday gift for a young man, a young Christian man, and I'll show you why. So you can see the cover is a synthetic material with a cool little styling, not too immature. It's kind of a, it's perfect for their age. It's a 11 to 14-year-old age group. Has this kind of throwback styling. The diagonal line, colors, all that cool stuff. Comes with one ribbon. Has silver gilding. It's a sewn binding. So that's important because a lot of the Life Application Study Bibles in the past have been glued bindings, and for a 11 to 14-year-old boy, they need to have something that's pretty tough. So this is a sewn binding. And the one thing that you've got to know, you have to read the first few pages to understand how to properly use this Bible, or at least all the features of this Bible. So you got your presentation page, which is common. Then you have kind of a sample of they have these areas where you read Bible verses and then you express yourself in the open areas, kind of like a journaling Bible. You have the title page and your publication page. You can see it's a 2018 printing. There are 4 different cover types. The hardcover, you have a paperback, and then you have this is the leather-like midnight blue. They also have a leather-like neon and black, and this is but this is just really nice. All right, so you have your contents and those foundations of faith sections that I showed you on the cover. And this is where it's really important. You need to read these front sections to know all these features. So to start, you have your foundations of faith. Then you have the I survived portions, where it shows a story of a person their age, in a situation. The first one you can see is on page 69, and I read it. It was about do you think that your parents are trying to ruin your life, kind of thing, and it shows why parents do the things they do, and how he survived, and you can too. Next section, you have your life application notes. That's why this Bible is completely laid out differently than any other life application study Bible you've seen. There are actually not a lot of life application notes. The majority of the Bible are these features throughout here. Then you have the what now. You have certain things that happen in your life, and then it kind of gives you guidance as to what's next. You have the is it okay sections. It gives certain things like, is it okay to cheat on my girlfriend and or whatever. There'll be a lot of these. And then you have the spotlight, which are characters in the Bible. It talks about men in the Bible. Then you have of course, you have Bible book introductions for each book. You have life lessons that kind of show up throughout the text. When you get to certain pages of text, it'll kind of highlight life lessons. You have memory verses that are highlighted. You see how that example there with the star? Those are your memory verses, and you have charts and maps. So those are the important features for it. Then you have, this is a topical index, and I guess the word topical is a little too grown up, so they changed it to quick answers index. So it's just a topical index at the start of the text. So especially these topics are geared more toward young men. So you'll have, they're in alphabetical order, and you'll have certain topics that they might have questions about, divorce or excuses, and it gives you verses and sections of scripture that kind of teach about that. So it's good stuff. Now you get in the text. You have your acknowledgments. You get in the text, and I'm going to show you actually kind of an example of all these things. Okay, so here's your book introductions. You have key points, kind of a verse that a highlighted verse there. You have your who, when, where, and why, which is really cool, good for context. The text is a double column layout, which is completely different from all other Life Application Study Bibles. Most Life Application Study Bibles are single column. They have a divided section with a timeline at the bottom, and then Life Application notes at the bottom. Well, that's not how this Bible is laid out. This is the only Life Application note on this page. Just that one. See where this little blue line is? That's the only section. The rest is just a double column. It's like a thin line Bible with these features in it. And every now and then you'll have these Life Application notes in it. So it's completely different than any other Life Application Study Bible you've had. So here's an example of the memory verses, the highlighted with the star. There's your life lessons. You have kind of a little teaching graph there of the days of creation. Here's a what now section, and this is throughout the whole Bible. There's another memory verse there. You have, and is it okay right here? Is it okay if I mope around? And it kind of gives you an example, biblical example. This is just, it's rich. It is really rich. And here's the next Life Application note. You see, it's not packed full of Life Application notes. It's more of these useful little tools, these useful little features. Here's another, but there's not tons of biblical study notes. It's mostly these practical, useful little features. You have memory verses here, a cool map here. I mean, it's good. It's perfect for a young man. Don't want to overwhelm with a lot of this scholarly. Not that it's bad. Some kids love that kind of stuff, but most of them want to just know why I feel the way I feel at times. So this is the perfect little Bible for young men, I think. Now I want to show you one of these foundations sections. All right, so here's one of the foundation sections. It's called All About the Bible. It's the first one, and it gives so many facts about the Bible, at least to help young men understand what is the Bible, what is it about, who wrote it. Oh, it's okay. I see it's 66 separate books put together. Okay, it's written over the course of a certain amount of time by different human authors, but one divine author. So I mean that helps young men understand. Here's another "Is it okay?" Section. Is it okay to be jealous of my brother or sister? That's good. That's questions that kids honestly have. Is it a sin? Is it a bad thing? How do I get past it? So it's just really practical, very, very practical stuff. All right, so here's another of the Foundations of Faith sections. The next one, and it's the Bible's big story. So it goes from what is the Bible to the overarching theme of the Bible, and you have areas. These blank areas are where you can write in your own thoughts and stuff. So it's just really, really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Now, just as far as the text is about an 8.5. I want to say 8.5 to a 9-point font. I'm not sure if it's any bigger than a 9, but it seems to be at least an 8. So it's somewhere between 8 and a 9, and it's just a really good size for kids. It's not too small where it's crowded, and it's not too big where it looks like it's it's going to be a giant Bible. This is just a really good size for kids. So anyway, that's going through all those features. That's basically the gist of the Bible. It's basically a thin line Bible, or not really a thin line, but it's the size 8.5 by 5.5 with the 8.5, 8 to 9-point font. You have a few little notes here and there, but majority of the Bible is geared toward these helps and the little features that you find throughout the Bible. So like these is what now, and the memory verses, and like I said, every now and then you'll have these life application notes. So anyway, it's laid out differently than any other one you've had, I'm sure. And life application Bibles are some of the most popular Bibles in the world. So just when you see that title, don't assume that you know the layout and everything for the Bible. So, all right. So when you get done with Revelation, you have a Bible reading plan here. That's helpful, and you have little check boxes so you can check them off, and it's good stuff. And then you have your last foundation of faith, which talks about life skills and stuff. Just good. I mean, it's perfect for young men. Perfect. And finishes the reading. Then you have your indexes. You have your all these features. The what now? The is it okay? All those. These are all indexed in the back. Spotlight on index. So if you want to know about a certain character, it'll tell you exactly where to find it. The what now, it'll tell you exactly where to find it. All these different features, you can find all of them in these indexes in the back. So it's perfect. It's built perfectly for young men. All right, so that's basically all you're going to find in here. You have your quick reference stuff in the back too, but that's basically the Bible. You have the cool blue end sheets and blue paste down, and then the back is just really cool looking with the double diagonal blue lines. There's the ISBN again on the back stamped in, and it's just a really, really cool Bible for a young man. I mean, it's really nice. I have not been this excited about a themed study Bible in a while. This is just perfect for its target audience. The target audience being boys from 11 to 14. This is the perfect Bible for them. So trust me and go get one for your young adult male. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed, and it's just perfect for them. So that's about all I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe. I've got a lot more reviews coming up, and other cool videos. So just be able to receive those, and anyway, thanks guys for watching. God bless.